could have done that.
Who's introducing you, Dave?
You getting introduced?
I wish I got introduced to mine.
Well,
Give a shout out.
What? Yes. What? I do.
Thanks. I'm the only one right now, so. Tweeting alone.
Oh. Hello. Hello. Just a quick shout out, I guess. If you are a Twitter person who uses Twitter, we have a hashtag. It's the hashtag thing, but like ULAB2. And you can talk about ULAB and say, oh, Tom's wearing a weird jumper and things like that. So, yes, that's it. Yeah.
You put it on the telly outside, don't we?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to start student presentations. This is David Arnold from the University of Edinburgh.
Okay. Yeah, there's another ominous task of following David Crystal, but anyway, it's gone wrong already. Okay, this is Aboute Language, or it's KAL. So it's a group project that we've been doing in Edinburgh to develop presentations and activities to bring linguistics into schools. And of course, Edinburgh, so it's Scottish language there. Okay, these are all the people up in Edinburgh who've been on the steering group developing the project. So that's just a quick shout out to them. Right, bit of an overview. So a couple of definitions. What is KAL, knowledge about language, exactly? What are we doing? What motivated us? What existing projects are already going on that inspired us? And how did they start? And what do they do exactly? What have we done so far in the project? And what can we do next? Yeah, there we are. So KAL, I'll abbreviate it to KAL for the presentation. It's a specific term used in education for knowledge about language. Sort of primarily understanding of one's first language, but also literacy and learning a second language or foreign languages comes into the scope. So what are we doing, sort of in a nutshell? So developing presentations and activities, I said. Hopefully take these into schools. We need to get that planned. So to engage children and young people with academically informed knowledge about language through linguistic inquiry. So academically informed, it is not as dry as it sounds, it's just getting sort of up-to-date research on linguistics to inform what's going on in education. And some sort of outcomes that we want children and young people to gain knowledge, understanding, and to be able to inquire about language. I mean, to me, it's more than just knowing about language, it's having the sort of scientific outlook to think about what's going on in language as well. But also to be familiar with the role of linguistics, and the term linguistics is something that can be studied. Okay, our motivation. Okay, it says show of hands, but I'm the first student speaker, and people might be a bit tired after listening to David. Not listening to David because it's tiring, but the first student speaker after David's great talk. So everyone had to stand up. We're not going to do show of hands. Stand up. Okay. Now sit down. If you've discovered linguistics since starting university, you might have discovered it as an outside subject, or you might be doing it as a second undergraduate degree. Sit down if you discovered linguistics while researching degree topics and you found it and thought that sounds a pretty cool thing to apply for. Sit down if you took English language at A-level or equivalent like HIES or IB. And then I guess the people standing knew about linguistics a bit before doing GCSEs. And actually, sort of considering we're a group of students who probably have to self-fund ourselves to get here, take time out on a weekend during the holidays. We've only really heard about this thing, most of us, just a few years ago. I imagine if this was a biology undergrad conference, people would say, well, I've been into biology since primary school, so why isn't that happening with linguistics? So you can all sit down now. Okay, grew out of a trend in students up in Edinburgh, out of our own experiences, our memories of school, and our attitudes that we experienced of others. So experiences at school. Things like English language just seemed about studying non-fiction as in an English literature way, not actually about looking at language. lack of importance given to language in a sense beyond literature. So